going to do a stuffed rabbit dish here, and we've got potatoes, our sausage is cooked, a little bit of fennel, salt and pepper, and extra virgin olive oil. Now, here's how to do it.
What I have done, these are something that I sort of redevised, and I'm proud to say that, because as you can see, these two lips on the side, these are used as a holder to pour the liquid.
To pour the liquid out, okay.
And
good.
I left a little hole here as what you want to use as a
steam
steam, and also that's your limit of liquid that you want to bring to.
All right.
What happens, I left the inside unglazed because I believe that the water, which is inside the walls right now, will come back through the cooking process.
Okay.
And so the water is inside, comes back through the inside here, and it goes right inside the rabbit. It's one of the oldest techniques in the world.
It's an old tradition. Okay,
done by the Etruscans.
So what do we have to do here?
Well, if you help me just season a little bit sale e pepe over the top.
Sale e pepe. No, non troppo, see?
No. If you want to put a little bit of olive oil on the edges, right here.
Okay, allora. Now this is fresh rabbit.
You just rub it around as you've been doing.
And we're using some Umbrian olive oil. We're cooking very traditional Umbrian dish here.
What I'm doing here at this moment, Mariana, I'm going to do a little extra virgin olive oil on the bottom of my clay pot.
All right.
This is a method of sort of a roasting and steaming. So what happens, the wine does the work in this procedure.
So now we have to stuff the rabbit, right?
So now we proceed with this beautiful mixing.
So a mano.
All right. Fai come ti pare a te.
And we don't want to put too much in there because we don't want to let this split, right,
Brava.
Walter? Really fill that cavity.
Nice and tight at the top, so that this can be sliced also across and served as a galantine of some sort if it's cold, you know.
Now, why do you call it in porchetta?
Because usually it's the word, the porchetta is a roasted stuffed pig. That's
exactly.
Right. So that method of cooking is called imporchettare, hence the name for this rabbit as well. By the way, you can use chicken, you can use even pigeon, many other different birds for that matter, with the same techniques as well.
Okay, I think we
do this as well.
Just giusto.
Preciso.
Sì, preciso.
Allora, questo.
Now you need to
we
cut
have a couple of options to do this. One, the quickest way is obviously to use toothpicks, and the old traditional way was to do your typical needle, which would be from left to right, and this was the motion that I sort of, you understand?
Yes,
and you kept going around.
Yes, but you like to use toothpicks.
I like to do this. I think that it helps also our viewers to show them that it's not extremely complicated.
Not difficult to do at all. We're just holding the opening closed.
This is how you want to do it. One. The opposite side, you want to do one and two.
Do it almost like you're knitting.
That's right.
Purl one, knit two. This is
do
great.
One on the side. You come to the opposite side. You have to pull. One and two.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, how long will this cook?
This is going to take about 35 to 40 minutes at a temperature of 350. Okay. And you basically continuously will wine as you go along, okay?
And we're using Vino Bianco.
Vino Bianco of the area.
A local Gubbio wine. We're here in Gubbio, so...
a Verdicchio di Matelica, which is popular over here. But any wines will do, depending on what you like in terms of taste.
Now, what else would you serve with this? Because it has that nice filling, which is extra meat, potatoes, and...
In terms of sides?
Yeah, side,
I would do, since there's not much greens in there, I will do a Swiss chard.
Swiss chard would be great.
On the side, maybe some beans.
Or rapini. Rapini would be good.
Anche broccoli, anything like that. And olio can go.
Now, we have to get it in the pan. You're going to close this area up, that's going to stay open.
This is the easiest part, because as we wrap it around, this will close.
Okay, so we take the bird, the rabbit.
That's how we do it, we fit it inside.
Okay. Mette un po' olio di oliva
sopra.
Do this. Beautiful. Fits nicely in these, so you want it nice and snug.
Okay. This fits, it comes right. What's going to happen to the rabbit, it will shrink, it will lose some of its fat, and then it gets a little bit smaller. And then obviously will come out of the clay pot relatively easier. And now un po' di vino sopra.
Un po' di vino.
We begin with a
piacere.
A piacere. Well, we stop right here because we're going to have to use a good part of the remaining of this lira bottle for the complete cooking.
Okay.
Okay, it's really done in vino, una salsa di vino, mixed with olive oil, the natural flavors from the water that we have soaked before into the pot, and the natural flavors of the rabbit.
Oh, it smells wonderful. And it looks beautiful.
And some of the liquid, as you can see,
Some
is
of
still
the
there.
liquid, okay.
And the rabbit, it's filled with the wine that we use.
Yep.
And we didn't use really that much, but there we go.
And we can drink that wine with the
Absolutely.
meal. Okay.
I have here a little bit.
This looks nice. So this is a sauce with sausage
I
and
just
beans.
have some beans and sausage on the bottom, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Get close to here. And I just don't want to rip.
You did good sewing or putting together with the toothpicks. It
you
held
think for your
together
help, are you
beautifully.
kidding me?
Look at how beautiful that looks.
At this moment, this can be cut into different sections and served for family style.
And add a little bit of the juice.
And use some of this, which I mix.
So beautiful and so simple. You know, Walter, this was a great lesson.
Coniglio in porchetta. It's a simple dish, but it's the emblem of these people.
Of the people of Gubbio.
Of Gubbio.